Welcome to the Literary Batman. My name's Victor and I like Batman a lot. I've been collecting Batman for the past 15 years and now I want to share those stories with you. Today we're going to be talking about 3 Jokers. Let's go to our bat shelf and see if we can find it. Where to begin with this train wreck of a comic? 3 Jokers was the delayed 3-issue limited series that finally appeared at the end of summer 2020. It directly follows the events in Darkseid War, where Batman sits on Metron's Mobius chair and finds out that there are 3 different Jokers, not just one. I am not a fan of this book for many reasons. It was drawn beautifully by Jason Fabok and written poorly by Geoff. It contains universe-defying revelations that were meant to rock the Batman world, but the book was met mostly with indifference. Stylistically, 3 Jokers follows in the footsteps of much greater works by Alan Moore. It is laid out on the page exactly like The Killing Joke and Watchmen, with a 9-panel grid. Johns relies on Fabok's illustration to move the story forward by foregoing dialogue in at least half of the panels. This bloats the book considerably. It seems like Johns could have told the story without inviting comparisons to The Killing Joke, but since he did, we have to be reminded of the masterful storytelling that Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons did. Not only that, but they also fit it into a one-shot. Inexplicably, 3 Joker-related crimes take place on the same night. As Batman investigates, we are introduced to the criminal, the clown, and the comedian. I realize that it's cute to have the alliteration, but I don't think anybody read this and didn't wonder if there's really a difference between a comedian and a clown. These 3 Jokers are constantly referred to by these labels when they appear, which is actually helpful since they weren't designed to look very different. The criminal is a mastermind and leader of the group, coming from the Golden Age Joker appearances. The clown is the campy Joker from the Silver and Bronze Ages. He employs his sidekick Gaggy, and Jokerizes the fish in an aquarium. The comedian is the modern age Joker, who is the most sadistic and depraved of the bunch. He was the Killing Joke Joker, who paralyzed Barbara Gordon. The main plot of this book revolves around the 3 Jokers trying to make a new and better Joker to take on the Batman. They settle on Joe Chill. The plot is to turn a cancer-stricken Chill into the greatest Joker. If this doesn't sound ridiculous to you, then your name is Geoff Johns. You would think that the presence of 3 Jokers over Batman's 80-year history would shake the Bat family to its core, but Batman, Batgirl, and Red Hood proceed as if they were fighting any other criminal. The plan is thwarted, 2 Jokers are shot in the head, which is kind of lazy if you ask me, and we are left with the modern Joker to torment Batman per usual. All the status-defying twists of this book are resolved in 3 small issues, and nothing is changed at the end. But wait! Johns decides to dump on Alan Moore one more time in the final pages when Batman reveals that he has known Joker's real name since a week after their first meeting. Not only that, but Joker's wife from The Killing Joke is still alive with their son and is hiding from him. Their deaths are part of what prompted him to turn to the Joker in the first place, so this feels like a slap in the face. This could have been a tale of generational crime, with each era's Joker playing off the others and showing how the idea of the Joker evolved as Gotham evolved. But it ended up being a generic story that introduces an interesting concept and ends it before it has a chance to breathe. It doesn't get into the head of any of the Jokers, introduces a weak romance between Jason Todd and Barbara Gordon, and retcons Batman into knowing Joker's identity from the start. The book does 2 things well. The first showing Batman's scars from different fights as he's being examined by Alfred in the beginning. This really sets him up as a battle-worn and older Batman than our typical depiction. The second good thing happens at the end of the book, when Joe Chill shows his deep regret for killing Batman's parents and Bruce forgives him. These 2 moments are almost worth picking up the book, but I still wouldn't recommend it. I give this book 2 cows. If you like what you heard, be sure to like and subscribe to the Literary Batman. I am Batman, you are Batman, we are Batman.